Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because we're gonna sit down and talk about all of the products I have absolutely been loving. I have some really good products in my favorites this month, so make sure you grab a snack, grab something to drink, and let's get into it. I'm just gonna randomly grab things, and I feel like when I show y'all are probably gonna think that I'm so late to this. I literally just discovered these a few weeks ago. They're these Sand and Fog fragrance oils. This is truly one of my best discoveries because I was in Marshall's. I live in Marshall's and TJ Maxx, okay? You can catch me there at least a few times a week because it's like a fun little scavenger hunt when you go in there. You never know what you're gonna find. And lo and behold, I found these and I was so excited about these. So I discovered that a lot of these fragrance oils are actually dupes to our favorite fragrances. So this one is Lychee Dream. When I tell y'all this smells like this from Kayali, the sparkling lychee, I'm not kidding, but pairing these two together, when I tell y'all the longevity of a fragrance oil, there's nothing like it. There's truly nothing like the longevity of it. When I smelt this, I was like, oh my gosh, I could not pass this up. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells so good. So if you ever in Marshall's or TJ Maxx and you see one of these, don't pass it up. Take a look at it, smell it. They have a lot of different scents and they all smell so good. I'm telling you, you're literally gonna find at least one or two dupes of your favorite fragrances in these oils. I just could not wait to sit down and rave about this because I am just so excited about these. Now this one is Strawberry Spritz. Still not too sure what this one smells like. It smells like something, but I'm not too sure. Low-key kind of smells like the Santa Barbara Nest scent, but I don't know. If you have this one, what do you think that this one smells like? Because I cannot put my finger on it. When I tell you I'm so excited about having these, I'm not kidding. I'm so happy about these. I have really been back in my colorful era when it comes to eyeshadow. Yes, my look today is a little bit more neutral-esque. I've been on a palette purchasing kick, and I picked up quite a few palettes recently that I have not put these down. Especially this one. I finally got it. Do y'all know how long I've been talking about this palette? I've been talking about this palette for a hot minute since it came out, and I finally was like, you know what, let me go ahead and order it. I also ordered the Culturals palette too, and I got that one. But this is the one that's really been getting me. My eye look today, I used this palette. The packaging of this palette is beautiful. The packaging is so muted, but the color story gets me. The color story matches what you get on the outside. Like, this is so beautiful. I have tapped into just about almost every single shade in this palette. I found myself reaching for this shade for every look that I've done so far. Today I wanted to play more with this quad, so that's what I did for this eye look. And then of course I tapped into the black. I've done a look with the purples up here. I've used the blues. The only colors I haven't dabbled in yet is the greens, but that is coming. I've just been really enjoying this. So another palette I've really been enjoying is this one from Blend Bunny. This is the Beauty Below palette. These indie brands are killing it. They are doing such an amazing job with these color stories. This is by far the best packaging I've ever seen Blend Bunny do. It's so beautiful. This is like one of those palettes you just want to display somewhere. I need to find a place to display this palette because it cannot be sitting in a drawer, okay? It can't. I've thoroughly been enjoying this palette. Every look that I've created, I've loved. I knew this was going to be in this favorites video because I cannot get enough of this. And the shimmers are truly unlike anything that I've seen in Blend Bunny palettes. They've improved their shimmer formulas so much and it is showing. It is truly showing, especially in this palette. Now this I've really been enjoying. This is new from danessa Myricks. This is the Radiant Blurring Balm Powder. My original Blurring Balm Powder, I just finished this up today. I am proud of myself for this. This is completely empty and that just makes me happy. Like, you know, when you complete or hit pan on a makeup product, it's such an accomplishment, especially when you have so much makeup. That makes me happy. So I'm gonna be living off of this happiness about that for a couple of days. But because I've been scraping out of this, it's made me gravitate a little bit more to the Radiant finish. It is absolutely beautiful. And I actually found that this finish is a lot more easier to blend, which is so weird. It just feels more creamier to the touch. And then when you blend it in, it just glides onto the face, where the original one kind of gives a little bit more resistance. I have really been enjoying this. I love that it gives a lit from within kind of glow. Oh my gosh, now this, oh my goodness. Now Milani, hidden gem from Milani. When I tell y'all, this literally glides onto the skin. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Skin Stick. I did a little bit of a concoction today, so I have this on with my Makeup Forever HD Skin. The best combo ever. Like, truly a beautiful, beautiful combo. But when I tell y'all, this just melts onto the skin. It blends beautifully with the brush. I don't know what they did with this formula, but they did an amazing, amazing job with this. I love how it also feels really lightweight on the skin. I love products that are just so easy to use. It just makes doing my makeup a lot more easier. If you love stick products like this, I think you're absolutely gonna love this one from Milani. I own every body wash that EOS has in their line right now, and I have to say that Fresh and Cozy is by far my favorite out of all of them. I have all of them in my shower, but whenever I get in the shower, this is the one that I'm drawn to. I reach for this one every single time. It smells clean. Like, there's something in here that just smells so good. What are the notes in here? Morning Light, Dewy Cassis, and Sheer Musk. I really hope to see more scents from them. But if you're a fan of the lotions, you're gonna absolutely love the body washes. They lather up so nice in the shower. The scent lasts when you get out the shower. It's not one of those body washes where you only smell it while you're in the shower. No, you smell it on your skin after the fact. This is just one of those products in my nighttime routine that's going to be repurchased once I run out of it. Like, it's just become a staple for me. Can we talk about this skin tint for a second? Because Milk did their big one with this skin tint. I know you're probably tired of hearing people talk about this, but it really is a good skin tint. I know sometimes it can just be the hype of it all, but then there are other times where it's like, oh, is it actually a good product? And I'm here to tell you, it is actually a good product. Y'all know I have combo skin, so this I was very hesitant by, because it makes your skin look really dewy and glowy and wet. But when you set this with a powder, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. It is beautiful and it lasts, which is insane. A part of me feels like because this is a part of the Hydro Grip line, there's like some Hydro Grip technology in here, of course, that really helps this to adhere and stick to the skin, which helps with the longevity of this product. There is not a lot of skin tints in my collection, not really that many at all, like this one. I cannot think of another skin tint in my collection that, well, the Too Faced one, yes, the Too Faced one does have a nice longevity to it. What other one? And then the Danessa Myricks one as well, but that's about it as far as skin tints that actually last on my skin. I'm in the shade 12. This is perfect for every day. It's a light to medium coverage skin tint as well. It looks like skin. It's jam-packed with skincare. When I tell y'all Milk did their big one with this, they really, really did. A part of me wants to see blushes in this formula. That would be really nice if they did that. Huh. Speaking of longevity, I have to rave about the Fenty You Mist Setting Spray again and again and again. I've talked about this so much on my channel. It's such a good setting spray. I love how it makes my makeup look. I love that it helps the longevity of my makeup. This is a setting spray that actually does something. You know, when Fenty announced this product, I was like, oh, okay, great, another setting spray. But a setting spray is one of those products you really have to test out to see if it does anything, because there are some setting sprays that don't do anything for me. Okay, they don't do anything, but this is one that is definitely going to be a repurchase for me. I feel it getting lower and lower and lower. It's almost time for me to repurchase. Fenty has been truly killing it lately. Speaking of Fenty, the Gloss Balm Shimmer Sticks are the best. You know that I love anything that makes my lips sparkle and shine. These do just that. I have really been loving Fenty Glow. Fenty Glow has been the shade for me, truly. Fenty Glow has just been that girl. I feel like a lot of it's because it's like the perfect nude color and it goes with all of my nude lip combos. And then also hot chocolate is such a staple. I love hot chocolate. I also love how this particular hot chocolate is sheer, so it's not overpowering on the lips. It's really, really pretty. I also have Fussy, which whenever I'm feeling like I want to do a pink lip, which is not too often, but when I do want to do a pink lip, Fussy is what I'm reaching for. It is so pretty. It has like blue reflect in it. I love this formula and I really do hope to see more shades. Like, I want as many shades as possible that we can get from Fenty with this formula. It's comfortable. You don't feel the grittiness from the sparkle or anything like that. It is such a beautiful formula. I have two blushes in this favorites video that I wanted to share. The first one's from Huda Beauty, and this is the blush filter in the shade Intense Guava. Love this blush. I've talked about it so much. When I tell y'all, this has skyrocketed my pink blush obsession all over again. This blush gives you like a glassy kind of cheek. It looks so pretty. I love how the shade is so intense. I don't really feel like any of the other shades in the line are intense like this and give me a lot of pigment. I feel like with the other shades, I have to go in with so many layers to actually see the blush color. But this, I feel like it's the perfect amount of pigment, the perfect amount of glow. Perfection. Perfection. Now this blush I really was surprised by. This is the Made by Mitchell Blush Pod in the shade, what shade is this? This is in the shade Truly Scrumptious. This is such a beautiful luminous blush. It's not overly luminous to where it's going to emphasize texture. If I wasn't wearing a terracotta blush right now, I would pop this on my cheeks, but I will put up a little demo on the screen so you can see this blush in action. I definitely want to get more shades of this. I remember when he came out with the bronze pod, I wasn't the biggest fan of that, but the blushes are different. I love using this on top of the Huda Beauty blush just to add even more glow to the cheeks. I'm telling y'all, these are definitely worth checking out. This is a newer product that I have absolutely been loving. This is the Juvia's Place Liquid Bronzer. I have mine in the shade Rich Cocoa. It blends easy on the skin. It is a buildable formula. It does have quite a bit of pigment to it. Honestly, y'all, I want to see even more shades in this bronzer because this is the second to deepest shade, and I do feel like there are some shades that we can add in the line. You know, a little, we can kind of fill in the gaps a little bit with some of these shades. But if you're wondering about the formula on this, it is beautiful and blends like a dream. I don't feel like this is as pigmented as the liquid blushes, but they do have a bit of pigment to them. I feel like it's the perfect amount of pigment, honestly. A little tip I will say is applying it to the back of your hand and working off the back of your hand, just so you don't go in too heavy with the product at first. Juvia's Place has been coming out with a lot of really good products that I have really been loving. I've also really been loving their lip liners. I feel like I've talked about that so much on my channel. You're probably tired of hearing me talk about it, but a little honorable mention, if you will. The last product I wanted to share in my favorites is this one from You to the People. This is the Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream. This is a really lightweight moisturizer and it feels airy. I mean, it's literally what this says in the name, but I haven't tried a moisturizer like this before, but it has like this really light and fluffy texture. It's like to where when you blend it into the skin, it immediately soaks into the skin because it's so light and airy. I like this moisturizer on days when I don't want things too heavy. I like to reach for this mainly in the nighttime because I don't want a lot of product on my skin at night. I like to keep my skincare at night a little bit more lighter, so this has fit perfectly into my nighttime skin routine. So that is it for this month's favorites video. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts down below. I want to know what you think. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me and just hearing me yap. I truly appreciate it, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.